playing Hive, but I'm gonna be telling you guys about a story I had in the around second grade. Yeah, so in the second grade, here, let me just queue up into a Treasure Wars match. Damn, this camera angle sucks. My hair. Yeah, I know this is not the most professional thing I could do. I'm recording on a PlayStation camera after all, but still. I'm still gonna be telling a story, and the story won't change with my equipment, but... Alright. It started in the second grade, okay? It was just a regular day. It was like June. It was gonna be summer really soon. Summer was coming up, so we were all excited, but we were still dumb as shit because we were in second grade, right? It was just about to be lunch. We got our snacks out. I got my, I think, bag of carrots or something like that, right? And I just started, so I went to my friends' seats and I started eating and talking to them, right? Just a normal lunch day, right? And then lunch was over. We all went back to our normal seats. We all got our books out, our pencils and paper out. Then we just decided to play a game. Oh, and my camera cut out. Okay, we decided to play a game. I think it was like tag. We played tag in the classroom, and we also played hide and seek. I'm assuming this happened during, oh fuck, this happened during hide and seek or something like that, because the kid didn't want to get caught, but so yeah. Okay, this guy's reaching. How did he hit me? Yeah, so it happened during hide and seek when the guy was hiding. It was like in the corner opposite from the door. Like, you know where the door would be? Yeah, it's the opposite from that corner. And the guy just took a shit in the corner. Nobody noticed for like a good 2 hours. Okay, even though it literally was so smelly. It was literally stinking up the whole classroom. And back then we had 2 lunch breaks. We called them nutrition breaks, was really stupid, but like we had 2 of them, right? And yeah, so it was our second one now. And I went back to my old spot, and that's the same spot that the poop happened in, right? Oh, come on. Yeah, it's the exact same spot that it happened in, right? So then I was just sitting there and I was like, what the heck is that smell, huh? And I thought maybe like, because some kids got their like pets there because it was like a comfort pet, right? A comfort dog, right? And some kids has those because we were all young, you know, can't blame them. But that day, none of those kids with comfort pets were in, right? So I was just confused. Why was it smelling like poop in there? And I asked my teacher. She said, oh, it's probably someone's lunch bag. They had expired milk or something, right? Or their milk spilled or something. And I just moved on, okay? This is where it gets interesting. Well, I was moving to go to my desk, right? I just hear this little mush sound under my foot. And I was so confused, okay? I didn't bother to check, and I just kept walking, okay? I just went on like it was nothing. And then I get back to my seat. I look like on the floor. I just casually look around, and I see on the floor there's a trail of brown coming back to my seat. And I got startled, so I moved away. And I was like, teacher, what is this? And why is it coming back? And she said, oh, did you go outside? And I was like, not today. No, it was raining, right? And she was like, oh yeah. And then I was like, what is it? And then she said, oh, what's that smell? And I was like, yeah, I smell it too. And everyone was like, ugh, ugh. And then she sees this pile of mushed shit in the corner of the classroom. And she's like, everyone get out of the class. And I was like, what the heck is this? I saw it too because I was looking there, right? And I was like, oh my god, somebody's dog took a crap in the classroom. And then I asked her, oh, whose dog came in today? And she was like, oh, nobody's. And then I realized, oh man, it's a human's shit. And then my teacher immediately like screamed, ah, and said, call the janitor. Cause there was her assistant in the classroom, like the assistant teacher. They have those for young kids classrooms, right? She said, call the janitor! And then she immediately went to the phone. And then the janitor just she runs to the bathroom. I'm assuming she puked or something. Cause like, she was going with her hand covering her mouth. It was so fucking disgusting. And like, everyone left the classroom. I saw a kid, he had to run to the bathroom, like near the assistant, and once the janitor came, he had to bring the whole crew. They had to see if it was just dog shit or human shit. And if it was human shit, they would have to like take care of it properly and stuff like that. And then we didn't go back to school for the rest of the like 2 days. 2 days the whole classroom was being like what's it called, like cleaned and shit like that. Till this day I still don't know who shit in the classroom. We just did outside classes, and 2 kids couldn't come back for the whole like week because they were so sick. And I was still confused the whole time because I was dumb as shit, you know. So that was the story time, like the most interesting one right now. I'm gonna probably think of some others while I play. But that was actually so funny though. To this day, I'm still confused. Why not just use the washroom? And then I realized, yeah, they're a true hide and seek player, bro. They're not gonna use the washroom. Damn, the whole crew and not going to school for 2 days. How deadly was that shit? No, we went to school, but just not inside. We did outside school. Like, we just did school outside. Yeah. And, like, the teacher thought it was this one kid named, like, his name started with an H. I think it was Harold or something, right? And she was like, Harold, can I talk to you in my class, after school? And he was like, yeah. And Harold didn't come back to school the rest of the time. So I was assuming it was Harold that got in trouble. I'm assuming. Well, I'm not even sure if his name was Harold or Johnny or something like that. But I'm assuming it was him that got in trouble and did it. Again, we were young. The guy probably didn't know that he was shitting at the time. I'm just looking for this guy. Why is he so annoying, bro? You're dead. Hey, Corthers. I just explained the story about how a kid in my classroom shit in the corner of the classroom, and I stepped on it. It was actually so funny, though. I can't believe that happened though. Like, imagine just feeling like, oh, I gotta shit, bro. I gotta shit, but I'm playing hide and seek. And then you just take a shit in the class. Fuck you, fuck you. No! Alright, so, yeah. Sus, Among Us. Among Us. Yeah, alright, here, let me think of another story. Well, okay, so this one happened when I was in kindergarten, okay? It was the first month of like senior kindergarten. You know, there's 2 levels of kindergarten, right? Junior and senior. Yeah. So I was like really young. I think it was 5 or 4 because my birthday's on Christmas, so you know it's delayed and shit. Yeah, I was 4, right? And the year had just started. Okay? Nothing had happened. Like nothing had gone wrong. The teachers were relaxing. They didn't even need like an assistant that whole year. Nobody got like sick, nobody threw up, nothing was wrong. Everything was fine, right? But one day, just the most peaceful day you could think of ruining somebody's life, right? Just the most peaceful day, okay? Among Us, please let me out. Alright, yeah, so it's the best day outside, the weather's shining, everything's fine, right? Oh, come on, bro, it was so close, I could have got it. Yo, they had to void, right? That makes sense. Yo, my aim is on, so... Why didn't they just run? Okay, so, yeah. Oh, alright. Yeah, so, it's just the sunniest day outside, nothing could go wrong, right? Well, that's at least what we thought, okay? One day, this kid, we'll call him Maxim, okay? Maxim came into the classroom, okay? I'm calling him Maxim because this kid reminds me of another guy I had in another class. I'm not calling him my friend because he wasn't. He was pretty annoying. But yeah, so let's call him Maxim. Maxim was the type of guy to, well, I don't know, like get into fights just because you want to test your skill, right? Just because you want to test how strong you are, okay? Maxim's the guy that thought he was the strongest kindergartner in the world. The strongest person in the world, okay? Maxim literally would pick fights with the teacher if he wanted. One time I remember him biting the teacher's leg. Oh. Alright. I'm fucking dead. Okay. So he was biting the teacher's leg one time, right? And that confused me. Like, how does he do it? And then one day I asked the teacher, why does Maxim do that? And then she was like, oh, Maxim's my thing. My child's friend, right? And I was like, still, why does he bite you? And she was like, oh, I don't care. It's fine. He's a little child. And I was like, we don't bite you. And so Maxim one day just walks up to me. Sorry, there's like a truck going by or something, right? Maxim walks up to me. He says, hey. I say, yeah, Maxim? And I just ask him, what's up, right? He's like, oh, nothing. Are you good at the game? I don't know. He's asking his teammate if his teammate's good. Okay, so he just walks up to him. And he just walks up to me. And he says, hey, bro. And I say, nothing. Hey, what's up? He's like, nothing. Wait, I have to type this in chat first. No! Alright, so he just walks up to me. I say nothing much after he asks me, like, thing, right? And then he just says, yo, come outside. I have to show you something, right? And I was like, oh, maybe he's gonna show me, like, a dead bug or something, right? A dead bug's pretty weird still, but, like, we were in the no, not the second grade. That was the last story. We were in the kindergarten, right? And he just shows me literally the floor. He says, look at it. And he says, I said, yeah, I am, right? He says, kneel down and look at it. I was like, okay, relax. And I was like expecting like a single crumb because I couldn't see it. And he just kicks my head down on the ground. He literally slams my head down on the ground. He curb stomps me, okay? And I just like have blood. I only smell blood, and my eyes are kind of blurry, right? So I don't know anything that happened, but this kid named Maxim just curb stomped me. I didn't even know what he did. I thought he punched me or something, right? And then the teacher just runs outside and starts yelling at him. I was like, what the heck happened, right? And you won't believe what happens next. I get in trouble because I said the word heck. And he also gets in trouble because he curb stomped me. But what happens that makes me mad is that we both got in the same amount of trouble. We had to stay inside for 2 recesses. But I got curb stomped and I said heck. So I don't really know what's happening now. I'm just staying in. He's literally like kicking me down. And okay, this kid actually thought he could get away. Yeah, so yeah, when that happens, like back to when he curb stomps me, right? Oh, come on. So when he curb stomped me, I fell down, and it wasn't even grass or anything. It was hard pavement. And I fell down, and my nose just like, I heard a crack. I don't think, yeah, my nose didn't break, but like still, I thought it did. Because how painful it was, it literally made me feel like I was gonna die. Alright. Oh god, oh god. No! I tried hitting him off when I got on there. Okay, so Maximum on a fucking leash. Like, the fuck is wrong with him? Okay, but listen, okay? Turns out Maxim wasn't the teacher's son's friend. It was actually the teacher's son. So she was literally playing favorites. And also, Maxim didn't have to serve both of those sentences. I had to serve 2, and he had to serve 1. He didn't even have to do both. Us having to do the same was bad enough. I shouldn't have to do any anyways, right? But then he has to serve less than me? The teacher, like, let's call her Mrs. Simp, right? Mrs. Simp was being literally so, I can't say that on stream, but like she was, you know, right? Being a bitch. I was gonna say that anyways. Well, yeah. She was being so annoying, right? So I just asked her, hey, where's Maxim on the second sentence, right? Because I didn't see him there, right? And she said, oh, I let him go. And I was like, he kicked me, right? Because I didn't know anything he did. I only realized he kicked me after somebody told me. But yeah, my friends were furious, right? They were like, what the heck? He only got to serve 1, but they obviously forgot because they were so young, they didn't even remember, right? But yeah, he only had to serve 1. And it wasn't even that bad for him. Yo. No. Okay, yeah, it wasn't even that bad for him because the teacher sent me to the principal's office when I was the one that did nothing wrong. Let's go. Get you off. Okay, but still, I did nothing wrong, and I said, what the heck? Because I got hit. The teacher says he sweared. And I explained to the principal that I only said heck. Okay? The principal, like, obviously I couldn't explain it properly because I was so young. But the principal was like, okay, yeah. And I didn't even bother explaining the part about the, you know, him curb stomping me, right? I was like, I didn't feel like saying, oh, he kicked me, because I thought my teacher already explained that, because that's common sense, right? I wouldn't just go out there and say, what the heck, out of, for no reason. Well, heck was a bad word back then, but like still. I wouldn't just say that out of context, right? And the teacher's just like, no, he swore. And then the principal was like, yeah, you swore, because it's not even the principal's fault. The principal didn't know what happened, because the principal wasn't, like, there that day. Or, no, I think she was. The principal's name, I don't remember that. But yeah, so the principal wasn't, like, looking. There were no bystanders, right? The only one there was the teacher and the student. Wait, can I do this? Wow, I'm floating. I'm a hacker. Report me for flying. Okay, but yeah. So the teacher gets mad at me and starts saying all these things I didn't do. Like, start swearing in front of the class or say things about other people that are rude. And I was like, but I didn't. I said, what? I didn't repeat it. I said that word because I got hurt. And the principal was like, oh, you got hurt. And that's when I start realizing, oh, the teacher didn't say anything about it. And that's when I started also realizing that the teacher was trying to hide the fact so Maxim could be saved, right? Or whatever. Like, so he wouldn't get in trouble, right? And he was like, oh, how'd you get hurt? Did you fall down? And I was like, no, I bent down and somebody hit me in the back of the head. And, cause like, I still didn't know it was a kick, right? Or, yeah, I didn't know it was I didn't know it was a kick, right? I only found out later. And, yeah, so, once that happened, the principal was like, oh, who hurt you? And it said, oh, it was Maxim, right? No. Move! No, I'm not teaming. I comboed this kid. No, alright. So, yeah. The principal's like, oh, it was Maxim. And then the teacher just starts like hiding her face kind of. And she said, oh yeah, because he said something mean to Maxim. And then I said, no, I didn't. Well, and then she said, oh, that's not where Maxim said. And then the principal says, Maxim, can you come to the office through the PA, right? And Maxim obviously comes. And he pretends to be hurt in the eye, right? And Maxim's like, yeah. And then the principal's like, what happened yesterday? Right? Yo, is that my teammate or somebody? No, that's my teammate. Why is he trying to act like somebody else? Okay. Yeah, so... Wait, I'm gonna do something. Okay. Whoa, oh, that guy, like, came out of nowhere. No, alright. What? What happened? Okay, yeah. So Maxim comes, pretends to be bruised in the eye, right? And the teacher's like, see, he's hurt, right? And this point I was fuming because I knew the teacher was like actually lying, so I would get in trouble, right? And I was like, no, he's faking it, right? Hello. Oh, it's the same person. I would have punched Maxim so hard. No, it's not Mission. I know who you're thinking of. It's not the same Maxim. I'm just saying that because he acts like Maxim. It's not the same Maxim you're thinking about. I just made his name Maxim because I forgot his real name, right? Yeah. And he reminds me of Maxim a bit. Hey, yo, what are you doing? Thank you. Okay. Oh, now we're getting gross. No! You have a lot! Yo, this guy probably has 15. Yo, at least build around the treasure, bro. You have gold. Build. This guy doesn't know how to build. Alright, so yeah, like I said, I was fuming at this point because I knew she was lying, right? And then what happened was that Maxim was forced to like show he was actually hurt, right? And when he removed his thing, he was like, oh, I feel better now. Which is obviously a lie, right? You can't just remove your hand and feel better. He says, oh, I think I was hurting because I had my hand on the thing, right? Oh, fuck. I messed that up. Now I need to wait for one more. I actually bought two half stacks of wool. Well, at least now I can use some here. But, yeah. I explained to him the whole story that Maxim called me outside, literally baited me into, you know, putting my head down, and also, like, getting kicked in the back of the head. Well, no, punched, because I didn't know it was a kick. But, yeah, he baited me to do all that. And then, the principal calls for anyone that saw anything. I thought that nobody saw anything at first because I didn't know anyone else was outside. And then turns out my friend, he was looking out the window and he saw that Maxim kicked me in the back of the head, right? He got called in and he explained the whole story. And the look on the teacher's face when there were two kids that saw things, okay? Two children. And she tried saying, oh, they're friends. They're gonna obviously lie and cover it up, right? They're gonna obviously try and make it seem real. Even though we were telling the truth. Oh, God, that guy has iron armor. No, look out! My teammate's an idiot. My teammate's an idiot. Alright. Yeah, I hate that teammate, bro. He's so annoying. Yo, he's in my lobby again. Nah, bro, I'm queuing again. Oh my god, I didn't even get to re-queue. Oh, at least I have a different teammate. Alright, so I'm gonna change my skin. Okay, so, yeah. The friend comes in, the teacher tries covering it up, and the principal's buying it at that point. Because the principal obviously trusts the adults more, which makes a little sense. But there were many people now. Like, my friends were coming in, like, 2 and 3 of them. Oh, it is. Oh.